Okay, just give me a second and I will ask you to restart again. Is that okay? Great. Could we start again? Could we restart the conversation in order to check if the recording works well, please?
Sure, we can start the conversation again to check the recording. Let's begin. Hi there. Waves back. Hello. How can I help you?
Hello, teacher. I would like to ask you for some advice because very soon I will start. Well, I will go to live in the United States because of a scholarship that they offer me. And I would like that you give me some advice in order to the kind of vocabulary and grammar that I should learn to have colloquial conversations and academic conversations in a B2 level of the CEFR. Could you help me with that, please?
Of course. For colloquial conversations in the US at a B2 level, it's important to have a strong grasp on common idioms and expressions, as well as informal vocabulary that is widely used among native speakers. Additionally, familiarity with American slang and regional dialects can be helpful. For academic conversations, it's important to have a solid understanding of academic vocabulary related to your field of study, as well as proper grammar and sentence structure. Familiarity with passive voice, conditionals, and academic writing standards can be particularly useful.
Okay, that's great. That's a great piece of advice. Speaking about the verbs that I should master in order to have fluent conversations and conversations in a good level of English, could you please tell me the tenses that are mandatory to learn for me?
Sure, here are the main tenses you should master for fluent conversations and a good level of English. Present simple tense, used for habits, events, and facts. Present continuous tense, used for actions happening now or in the near future. Preterite past simple tense, used for completed actions in the past. Present perfect tense, used for actions that started in the past and continue into the present. Future tense, will plus infinitive, used for predictions, promises, and assumptions.
Okay, that's fantastic. So could you please summarize the names of the tenses that you suggested, please?
Sure, here are the names of the tenses I suggested. Present simple tense, present continuous tense, preterite past simple tense, present perfect tense, future tense, will plus infinitive. You should also familiarize yourself with each tense's usage and grammar rules.
Okay, don't you think that it's a good idea to learn the most complex tenses, like for example, present perfect continuous, or maybe well, basic, or maybe yes, tenses like that, the most complex of them?
Certainly, learning more complex tenses can improve your fluency and versatility in English. The present perfect continuous tense, for example, is used to describe an action that started in the past and is still happening in the present. It's formed with has been doing plus base form of the verb, e.g., has been studying. Here are some other complex tenses you might consider learning: past perfect continuous tense, future perfect tense.
Okay, that's so good. Thank you so much. This is the end of the test. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. I'm happy to have helped you with your practice. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to ask. Good luck with your studies and upcoming trip.
Thank you so much. Hi, teacher Marco. Could you help me with some questions that I have?
Of course, I'd be happy to help you with any questions you have. Please go ahead and ask, and I'll do my best to assist you.
Thanks a lot, teacher.
You're welcome. How can I assist you with your questions? Please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to provide helpful answers.
Okay, very good. Is there a possibility that we could practice some English conversations and that you could correct my mistakes if I have them?
Certainly, we can practice some English conversations, and I can correct your mistakes if any. Let's begin. Please feel free to initiate the conversation in any way you'd like.
That's fantastic. I would like to practice some basic sentences in affirmative, negative, and question. Could be the same sentence in order to start.
Sure, we can start with basic sentences in affirmative, negative, and question forms. Here's a simple sentence to practice with. My favorite color is blue. Let's start with the affirmative form. Affirmative. My favorite color is blue. Now let's try the negative form. My favorite color is not blue. Finally, let's practice the question form. Question: what is your favorite color? Now feel free to try the affirmative, negative, and question forms of the sentence yourself.
Okay, I'm going to invent a sentence. For example, I write a letter. I isn't write a letter. Is I write a letter? Could you correct me, please?
Certainly. Here's the correction for your sentence. The corrected version would be, I write a letter. This sentence is in the present simple tense, which is used for regular, habitual, or factive actions. Additionally, you could also say, I am writing a letter to indicate that the action is happening right now.
Okay, what about my negative example? Could you correct me if it's necessary?
Sure, please go ahead and provide your negative example sentence, and I'll correct it for you if necessary.
Okay, I isn't write a letter.
The
Okay,
corrected version of the negative sentence would be I. He didn't send a letter. Here, the verb didn't is in the past simple tense, indicating that the action of sending a letter did not happen.